Hello there.
Hey, I'm trying to do my best Jonas or Ulrich impression, man. The stash is growing out a little bit for this reaction, and sometimes I just let it go. If I'm doing nothing during the week, I don't need to impress anyone, bro. Just let it go out. Let it go out. So what's going on, guys? We are here to watch another episode of this fantastic show we have been watching for the first time on the channel. It is called Dark. My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting a shot, and we are up to episode 6, baby, of season 2. This one is titled An Endless Cycle. I keep forgetting this season is only 8 episodes, so this is the third last episode of this season, and every episode has been absolutely insane. I just uploaded episode 4 this morning, with the reveal at the end of that episode with Adam being Jonas, and I am sorry about the closed captions for the first 4 episodes. Is because I recorded them in sort of like the same sitting, the first 2 episodes, and then 3 and 4 in one sitting, but they were day after each other. And I held off on uploading the reaction. So by the time I uploaded episode 1, I'd already watched up to episode 4. And yeah, I apologize for that, but we do have the right captions now, and I did do that for episode 5, change them to the normal English. So yeah, let's get into the reaction anyway. Let's have some fun with this thing. And as always, let's absolutely freaking smash it. Let's go, baby. A modern masterpiece, man. I haven't even finished it. I haven't even finished it.
Wo haben die Dinge begonnen?
Yeah, that's a good question, Adam. Or Jonas.
Vergangenheit? In der Zukunft?
It's the bootleg paradox.
Wer kann sagen, wo der Anfang liegt?
But that's about an item, right? That's about an item.
Willkommen in der Zukunft.
Now, can I just say, with the photo here, the family photo,
Wer kann sagen?
where is Mikkel looking? Like, I've always just found that odd. I wonder if there'll be ever an explanation to that, if we will ever get to that scene of the family photo with Ines and Mikkel being taken. But he just looks so lost. No pun intended, but like, he does. I don't know if that's anything to go by. Like, was he just that type of parental figure? Because we never really saw him, right? As an elderly individual, as Jonas's dad and Hannah's husband, right? We never really saw him interact. Like, we began the series with his suicide. We never really knew what he was like in those last few months.
Willkommen in der Zukunft.
Boom, bitch. Ah.
Der ganze kranke Scheiß aufhört.
Werden wir überhaupt jemals in der Lage sein zu wissen? Gibt es überhaupt Anfang und Ende?
Bro just hit the rewind button.
Ist alles in einer endlosen Schleife miteinander verbunden. Und Anfang und Ende nur unterschiedliche Worte für ein und denselben Moment.
Micke? Micke!
Woo! That was a cold intro. Cold intro. Let's see where Jonas ended up. Interesting. Seems like just a normal routine day. This might not be like one day before the apocalypse. This might be an ordinary day here. We might be seeing a past event play out. Bro woke up at 10 in the morning. I saw that alarm clock. Oh, I didn't even, not the alarm clock. I just saw the normal clock, but.
Guten Morgen.
Bro, I kid you not, man. I was literally just saying, where was Blood looking in that photo? We need to see more of what he was. You guys are not going to believe me. I'm not joking. Oh, man.
Morgen.
He was banging Ulrich at this time, man.
Katharina und Ulrich machen heute ihre Party. Komm nicht wieder so spät zurück, okay?
Ja.
Bist du sicher, dass du nicht mitkommen willst?
Bro heard those 2 names.
Will jemand Kaffee?
And it brought back some bad memories. Yeah, Mikkel increasingly became agitated right there.
Okay. Dann bis später.
Poor Jonas, man. At this time, so young, so naive. Lots to explore in the world. Knowing what she's doing,
Es wäre gut, wenn du mal rauskommst.
knowing what she's doing behind the scenes here, this doesn't feel right. Like,
Willst du es nicht wenigstens versuchen? Hm?
oh man, they're holding off on the apocalypse. Yep, the 21st he commits suicide, and then don't open before November 3, I believe. This is the core 4 on its prime. This is where everything was functioning properly. Before they knew they were pawns in a much larger game, which is a war on God, which is insane. What little they knew, everything was being put into motion. Ah, seems like this episode's gonna go back and forth here. Okay, okay. Oh, did Jonas rock up in... Oh yeah, Jonas rocked up in June 2019 because he's gonna try and prevent his father from committing suicide. That's the loophole, potentially.
Ich muss nur so viel machen heute. Ich bekomme meine Tage und ich seit 100 Jahren nicht rasiert.
Oh, yo, man, I didn't need to hear that.
Es tut mir leid, ich kann nicht. Wirklich, ich kann nicht.
Könnt ihr nicht einmal anklopfen?
Ich glaube, ich bin krank. Da sind überall rote Punkte auf mir. Vielleicht habe ich Denguefieber.
Komm mal her. Du hast die Röteln. Von allen Tagen musst du dir ausgerechnet heute aussuchen? Komm, wir gehen zum Arzt.
He probably gonna go to Hannah now. He couldn't hit with his wife. Oh man, I just know how it's gonna play out. Everybody getting a sense of deja vu. It's like they felt something on that day. Like something was about to happen.
Hey. Wo sind denn die Kinder? Weil ich nichts von dir kriege. Nichts. Es ist, als ob du da drin tot bist.
Wegen heute Abend.
Right, you're the one that switched up and broke her
Ich
heart.
glaube, dass es das Beste ist, wenn ich allein zu den Nielsens gehe.
Komm mal. Haha, sehr witzig.
Where Jonas at? Oh, he just watching. That's Auntie, man. That's Auntie. Don't do it. Yeah, I gotta remember because like after Mikkel committed suicide, Jonas went away for 2 or 3 months, right? And to France. And that's when Bartos got with Martha. I have to remember that, yeah.
Kommst du heute Abend?
Denk schon.
Was ist das?
Sieht ziemlich alt aus.
Styling.
Ah.
Das ist der Schutzheilige der Reisenden.
Oh, the patron saint of travelers. A traveler left this here. Yep. None of the posters of missing children are up.
Herr Jonas, wolltet ihr nicht zum See? Martha und Magnus sind schon lange los.
Ah.
Sollen wir dich mitnehmen? Na dann bis heute Abend.
Ich kenne mindestens eine Person, die sich besonders freut, wenn du kommst. Und die heißt nicht Magnus.
Also wieso? Ist doch kein Geheimnis, dass Martha voll in ihn verschossen ist. Komm, wir nehmen dich mit und setzen dich an.
Oh man, why am I laughing? I know what.
Alles in Ordnung, wirklich.
Gut.
Okay.
Also dann bis später, Romeo.
Nein.
So does that interaction always happen or no? Like, do they remember seeing Jonas during the day looking like this? Like, yeah, it does, right? It's an endless, like, it's an endless cycle. Like, is that the Doppler girl? No, it is. What are the? How does he always manage to get in the creepiest situations with?
Alles noch lebendig.
Cool.
Hey, he did the eye tracker challenge pretty well right there, man. He was maintaining eye contact with her eyes. Yeah. I lost it a long time ago, but it's just like...
Ich hab mir grad gedacht.
Watching these scenes here is so different with the information we know, and I feel like this is such a tactical placement here from the creators. Obviously, the like the loophole is to try and prevent, I believe, Mikkel from ever committing suicide. And that's Adam's play here. He thinks that's the event that will possibly create a new beginning or prevent everything, which is interesting because he could possibly be very wrong. And then the apocalypse ends up happening, like Claudia has tried, or Claudia like was doing earlier on. She was just putting everything into play. She was making sure everything happened as it happened, and everything she did was for a reason. It was to make sure this cycle does continue and the apocalypse does end up happening. But Adam's doing something different. But seeing these interactions here, I gotta commend the actors and actresses for, you know, going into this sort of role, and the way this episode is lit is so different from the entire series thus far. It was like everything's bright, everything's vibrant. You know, it's the characters at the heights of sort of their lives in terms of like their relationships in a way. It's like no one, like, it's the naive state, right? Nothing went down yet. This is Winden as it was in 2019 before Mikkel committed suicide. And yeah, it's really cool to see it, because if I was watching this scene here without the information that I've acquired throughout the show, yeah, freaking Jonas and Martha, these two are meant for each other. Bit hesitant, you know. You had Ulrich and Katarina playing around with Jonas before. Mikkel even saying it's no secret that Martha likes, you know, Jonas. It is what it is. Everyone's shipping them, but you can't ship auntie and nephew, bro. Like, you can't.
Würdest du nicht auch manchmal gern wissen wollen, was als nächstes passiert? Ja, oder manchmal auch einfach nur in den nächsten 5 Minuten.
Oh.
Ich habe manchmal so ein Gefühl, dass gleich was passiert.
Deja vu. Like, everyone's got this feeling.
Verstehst du?
Come on, come on, come on. No, why am I saying come on, come on, come on? No, 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 no. But... This brother just had to ruin the moment. If I'm taking it at face value, just this scene here, then ship him. But we can't, like...
Ich muss los.
Jonas? Wieso hast du eigentlich eine Regenjacke dabei?
Na, weil es später regnen soll. Also.
So this is very similar. Like, the thing that comes to mind right now is Lost. Again, I'm sorry to keep mentioning Lost, but it's the recent show that involved like sort of time travel elements. If in this scene, this is very similar, spoilers for Lost, to the Sawyer watching, you know, Kate help Claire give birth. So in this moment right here, in 2019, if Martha initially looked to her left here, or if Jonas looked up, he would see his future self right here, right? Future self, his past self, whatever, like, in that very moment. Prisoner of Azkaban style, bro. Or maybe he's gonna actually full send it here. Sort of got like a POV camera shot here.
Wolltest du nicht gehen?
Breaking the cycle here.
Ist was passiert?
Ist irgendwie anders.
Yeah, so does Martha always remember this interaction with this Jonas here?
Ich wollte dir noch was sagen.
She ready to lean in and
Das will
kiss
ich dir schon
him.
lange sagen. Ich finde, wir beide passen perfekt zusammen.
Yeah, he full sent it.
Denk nie was anderes.
Or he planted that seed here. Never think anything else. We're always a perfect match. Auntie and nephew, man. But he went back and he's like, F it. F it all. A new beginning, possibly. But if this all amounts to nothing, she still gets with Bartos after this. Bro, she feeling that neck. She feeling that neck.
Ich muss jetzt los.
Bro came in like Batman. Kissed his girl and said, I have to go now, babe. Gotham call. That's why they've been having these J. Cole wet dreams about one another. Because Jonas said, we're a perfect match. Never think otherwise, bro. Planted that seed. I just don't think it's as simple as Jonas is making it out to be in terms of committing or preventing his dad from committing suicide. Because what if it's like all the other events that are played out where it's like characters, for instance, Ulrich thinks he's stopping Helge from committing the murders by killing Helge in the past, but what he eventually does is create the monster that is Helge. It's the endless cycle. What if Jonas going back here to 2019 is the instigator to Mikkel committing suicide, if that makes sense? What if he's the one that pushes Mikkel to the brink of committing suicide, if that makes sense? Like, he's the one that gives it that little push, and Jonas was tricked by Adam, or like his own future self, to keep the cycle going. And that's what it needed. It needed just a little push. And yeah, he was just a pawn of Adam. He was a pawn of himself, which is similar to what Claudia was doing this entire time in terms of making sure all the pieces of the puzzle fit right together. She just gave him that little nudge, that little push. And is it preventable? No, possibly not. It's just an endless cycle. And maybe Jonas or younger Jonas has to go through all that to maybe eventually find a loophole.
Kann er bei euch mal aufs Klo? Hannah?
I love the look on all the characters' faces here as well this episode. The facial acting, the mannerisms are all fantastic. It's like they know something bad is about to happen.
Ich hatte nur gerade ein Déjà-vu.
Deja vu, doomsday's around the corner.
Mikkel ist groß geworden. Frisst wie ein Scheunendrescher.
Hat er von seiner Mutter.
Sag mal.
Oh no. This is at the height of their affair as well, man. Peak affair. Oh, bro, his future self is up there as well. Oh, this is so good. Mikkel's clothing, so intentional as well. Them pajamas, boys. Spaceships. Stars. Space. So does his older self remember this? Oh, does that make sense? Like, what started off as a bright, sunny, normal, regular day is about to turn into pure nightmare fuel. That's one effed up day, bro. That is one effed up day. I feel like we're just seeing all, like I said, everything just be put into motion. All the pieces of the puzzle just connect to each other, and it's all gonna eventuate in Mikkel's suicide.
Man sieht sich. Bis morgen. Martha. Deine Haare toll so.
Hey,
Ich
yo.
meine, du siehst gut aus.
Bro has the audacity to say that after what happened. Does he know?
Scheiße, du weißt, was ich meine.
Has he been aware of the Martha Jonas thing?
Sehen wir uns morgen. Ciao.
Ciao.
He was kind of trying to shoot his shot right there. Oh, he wasn't wrong about a storm coming. Yeah, like I said before, it's like everyone knows something's about to happen. They're just waiting for it to begin.
Lola, ich bin's. Ich möchte, dass du etwas für mich herausfindest.
And that unsolved murder possibly relates to Alexander and why he was on the run.
Vertraulich.
Hey!
Oh man, that's
Eigentlich sollte es ja eine Gartenparty werden, aber so finde ich es viel gemütlicher.
seeing these two civil with one another is
Oh, das ist mein Lieblingssong. Ich muss tanzen.
heaven.
Wo ist der Champagner?
Unterm Tisch.
Wir sind so stolz auf dich.
Ja, ich schätze, dafür
What a
muss
banger.
wenigstens der Führerschein drin sein.
Wirklich?
A 33-year-old banger, you know?
Hier, dafür
Hey, Katarina got taste.
Katharina, bitte nicht. Hey,
Oh, 25-year anniversary.
weißt du, wo das hin soll?
Nah, it doesn't feel right seeing them this happy. This show has been so bleak, bro. I don't want to see characters smiling. It's off. It's just... But I think it perfectly encompasses as well, like this event here with Ulrich and Katarina having the 25th anniversary. I think it perfectly encompasses everything about Winden here and what we saw earlier in the episode with like you know, everyone having secrets, everyone putting on this facade, everyone putting on this mask, that everything is going well in their lives. Even like Martha asking Jonas the question of like, do you ever think your parents are happy with one another, or they're just taking it like day by day, everything as it is? And even Jonas like, no idea. We saw the interaction earlier in the episode with Charlotte and Peter. Charlotte's attending alone. Like everyone has their own internal struggles going on, and no one wants to reveal that.
Wo ist Peter?
Sommergrippe. Und Michael?
Sowas ähnliches. Ich bring das mal rüber.
Like the 33-year cycle is about to begin again tonight.
Danke.
Like Ulrich and Katarina seem so good together this episode, but we all know it's fake. It's a facade, man. Like the secrets. Look at the way she's looking at him.
So, jetzt tanzt du mal mit mir, du alter Mann.
Oh, see, man, come on. Hannah is evil, bro. Look at what she jealous of that. She's like, oh man. And of course, there's a storm coming. Like, oh, this episode's so good. It's so good. So Mikkel commits suicide while everyone is at the party, potentially. And this is possibly Jonas's best chance here to prevent that. But I feel like I was saying before, I feel like he's the inevitable cause of his suicide. It's like Mikkel knows this episode what he has to do. That's why he's feeling so agitated. Like he knows it's coming. He knows he has to commit suicide. And he knows his like son propels him to do that potentially. Like, I don't know if I'm reading too much into it. I just love this show. I need to recommend this show to someone, man, so I can talk to someone about it. In person, that is. I can talk to you guys in the comment section. I love it.
Ist irgendwas passiert? Ist alles gut?
Oh, he's gonna see the neck marks. He's gonna see the neck marks.
Ultimate Fistbump.
Ooh. Hey, on cue with the thunder as well.
Warum hast du das gerade gesagt?
Weil ich es weiß, Papa. Ich weiß alles.
Telling you, this ain't good what Jonas is doing here.
Ich weiß, dass dein richtiger Name Mikkel Nielsen ist.
It's like that ultimate fist bump thing activated everything. Brought back all those memories.
Und warum bist du jetzt hier?
Weil ich dich etwas bitten muss.
Ja?
Oh.
Es nicht zu tun.
Was nicht zu tun?
Es ist Ulrichs und Katharinas Hochzeitstag. Du bist nicht mitgegangen, so wie immer. Du bist hier geblieben. Ich weiß, dass du dich am Atelier hängen wirst. Hast du den Brief schon geschrieben?
Welchen Brief?
Yeah, I feel like he planting
Den
the
Brief,
idea
den
in
du
his
an mich
head.
schreibst. Nicht an mich, an mein jüngeres Ich. Der, auf dem steht, dass man ihn nicht vor dem 4. November 22:13 Uhr öffnen soll. Exakt in der Minute, in der du verschwindest.
I feel like he's giving his father that little push here.
Ich bin hier,
He needs.
damit du es nicht tust. Alles hängt zusammen. Wie eine endlose Schleife.
I would have yanked him out of the house
Aber
and took him
du-
to the anniversary.
Dass du dich umbringst. Das ist der Anfang.
What if it's not the start? What if it's the beginning? Like Adam was saying at the end, at the start of the episode, how do we know when is when? Like,
Versprich mir, dass du es nicht tust. Papa, du musst es mir versprechen. Bitte. Versprich es.
he has that resigned look on his face. Damn, man. Oh, so while Jonas was at the anniversary with Martha, future Jonas was trying to convince his father not to commit suicide. Oh,
Ich habe ein Band dran gemacht.
I love seeing the events play out on this day.
Danke.
I know he disappeared without a trace after this, but
Ich habe darüber nachgedacht, was du am See gesagt hast.
Über Omas und das Internet?
oh, because yes, the wrong Jonas, the wrong Jonas.
Okay.
Jonas, like the fuck? When did I say what? He's like, yeah, I said that shit. That's my favorite saying. Still auntie and nephew. That's still auntie and nephew. Doesn't change anything.
In der Nacht, als du verschwunden bist. Du warst da und dann warst du plötzlich weg. Bist du zurück zur Höhle? Wie hast du da die Passage gefunden?
Woohoo!
Wie meinst du das?
Wir waren mal in der Höhle.
Was gibst du mir dafür?
Arschtritt kriegst du.
Was da drin ist locker 500 wert. Für 200 wechselst du zum Besitzer. Papi hat doch so viel Geld.
Bla bla, auf zu Quatsch.
The future Jonas was there waiting to abduct Mikkel potentially.
Da war dieses seltsame Geräusch.
Endless cycle, he remembers it.
Wir waren uns alle sicher, da ist jemand.
War da jemand?
Hey, he took notes from Magnus on how to stay conspicuous in the woods.
Was ist denn los? Was ist mit dem scheiß Lampe? Los, komm, lauf!
Damn.
Los!
Maybe he thought that was his way of fixing it.
Du hast gesagt, da ist etwas im Wald. Etwas Böses. Und dass wir zur Höhle zurück müssen. Du hast mich den ganzen Weg bis zur Tür gebracht.
That is insane.
Und durch den Tunnel. Ich hatte solche Angst. Aber du hast meine Hand gehalten. Und dann hast du gesagt, wir müssen hier bleiben. Die ganze Nacht.
So older Jonas is basically everything's going according to plan at the
Als ich
moment.
aufgewacht bin, warst du weg. Ich habe die ganzen Jahre versucht zu verstehen, warum du das gemacht hast. Aber dann ist das alles irgendwann verblasst.
Because of the tablets Nurse Innes was giving him.
Wie im Traum.
Aber das ist unmöglich. Ich habe das nie getan.
Ich habe mich heute gesehen. Mikkel. Es kommt alles zurück.
Killing stuff, man. Killing stuff. Deja vu. That's what I was saying. It's all falling into place.
Bist du gar nicht hier, um mich aufzuhalten,
He was tricked by his older self.
sondern um mir überhaupt erst zu zeigen, was ich tun muss.
Wrong
Du
loophole.
hast mir den Brief nur gezeigt, damit ich weiß, was darin steht, damit ich gehe und du lebst.
Nein, das kann nicht sein. Das kann nicht sein. Er hat mir gesagt, dass ich den Ursprung verändern kann. Wenn du dich nicht umbringst, wird nichts von alledem passieren.
Aber wenn all das nicht passiert, dann wirst du nicht geboren.
The endless cycle. Where does it
Vielleicht ist
begin?
deine Rolle in all
Where does
dem
it
viel
end?
größer, als du denkst. Und vielleicht bin ich nur ein kleiner Teil eines riesigen Geschwürs, das viel größer ist, als wir uns alle vorstellen können.
Das hat schon mal jemand zu mir gesagt.
Ja. Gott irrt sich nicht. Er hat einen Plan.
God has a plan, man.
Für jeden von uns.
And then you went and declared war on him. Oh, it's a Time Lord reunion.
Ich habe lange auf diesen Moment gewartet, dass wir uns wiedersehen.
Wer bist du?
Claudia
Gehörst du
Thiedman.
zu Adam?
Da draußen gibt es zwei Seiten. Er ist der Schatten. Ich folge nicht ihm, sondern der Seite des Lichts. Er hat dich angelogen. Er hat dich exakt hierhin geführt, um genau alles wieder so auszulösen, wie es immer passiert ist.
Nein, das kann nicht sein.
I'm Adam.
Adam will das auch.
Nein, das will er nicht. Nur du allein kannst all dem ein Ende setzen.
Was soll das heißen?
Wir sind in einem Krieg. Und du musst ihn gegen dich selber führen. Gegen Adam.
Convincing to wage a
Aber
war
wenn es
against
mich nicht
yourself
gibt-
is crazy.
Wenn ich nicht geboren werde, dann kann es Adam auch nicht geben.
Sie ist nicht das, was du erwartest. Es gibt Momente im Leben, da muss man verstehen, dass die Entscheidungen, die man trifft, nicht nur das eigene Schicksal
He might have to make the ultimate
Es geht nicht nur
sacrifice.
um dich und um Mikkel. Es geht um alle.
What if Jonas is the
Deine
beginning?
Mutter, deine Freunde.
Es ist in Ordnung.
Damn, Jonas was out there smashing his auntie while this was happening? That's insane. This is diabolical. While your wife is asleep upstairs with your son.
Was würdest du dir wünschen?
Eine Welt ohne Winden.
Yeah, what happens if we just nuke Winden? How would that play out?
Und du?
Oh, they didn't go towards the house. They went to the shed. They didn't go in the house. I'm still shaking my head at it, even though I know it happens. Like, and it's been happening. But... I told you, it's diabolical. And the fact that they just did the dual frames is even more diabolical. She effing her father-in-law. Crazy. So it wasn't a dream, it actually happened. He's just gonna have to accept it and then find another way. Part of God's plan, man. You can't change that. Diabolical. Still diabolical while the storm's going. Stop stalking! Bro, this guy. Even though we all know these events have played out because of what we've been told, the fact that we're actually seeing it now, the fact that we're seeing the day of everything happening, the day that led to... It's absolutely insane. Like, it already hurt knowing, but seeing it, taking it to another stratosphere. So when we see, if like when you rewatch this show and see the events of the very first episode play out, the very first few moments, he has just had that conversation with with his son, with his future self. With his future son and Claudia. That is insane. Before he, you know, inks the letter and decides to hang himself. Adds a whole new layer to
Lieber Jonas,
the first episode.
Wenn du das liest, ist alles bereits unwiederbringlich geschehen. Aber ich hoffe, wenn du verstanden hast, wie alles zusammenhängt,
He's the one that took
wirst
Mikkel.
du meine Entscheidung verstehen. Die Wahrheit ist ein seltsames Ding. Man kann versuchen, sie zu unterdrücken, aber sie findet immer ihren Weg an die Oberfläche. Wir sind Wanderer in der Dunkelheit.
Such a tactical placement of this
Du hättest es
episode.
ihm sagen können. Du hättest ihm sagen können, was seine Aufgabe in all dem ist. Auf welchen Weg du ihn wirklich schickst.
The fudge.
Nicht mehr lange. Dann beginnt der letzte Zyklus.
More Sick Mundus members.
Wir alle müssen Opfer bringen. Ah!
That's Magnus, and I'm guessing that's Martha, possibly. Wait, is that Martha? Magnus is part of Sic Mundus. Yeah, so I'm guessing once the secret's all let out, Jonas creates Sic Mundus. Magnus, who's the chick? Is the chick... Who does that look like? Is that an older Martha? Or is that an older... the Doppler girl? I don't know. Maybe the Doppler girl.
Wir alle müssen Opfer bringen, Magnus.
That does look like an older Magnus. They're on the dark side, man. So Jonas and his boys end up being the dark side. Oh man, and what an episode of television! That is insane. Just when you think you're about to see that, you know, one day to the apocalypse hit at the beginning of the episode, you're like, no, June 20. You're seeing all the events play out the day of Mikkel's suicide. Oh my gosh. Like I said, just when you think you've, you know, heard about it, seen what you needed to see of that day play out, it took it to another stratosphere. And the fact that Adam put everything into play for the last cycle to begin, you know, Jonas's future self dictating everything at the moment. And the fact that he has Magnus and I'm guessing, I forgot her name, Doppler on his side as well in Sic Mundus, where does it really begin? Where do we have to go back to? Where do we have to go forward to? Oh, I think this show just still has a lot up its sleeve, man. That's what I'm getting from this episode. This show still has so much up its sleeve. Like, and I have absolutely no idea what's in store. What a fantastic episode of television, ladies and gentlemen. And whew, what just started as an ordinary day. And we knew the storm was coming. Jonas was told about the storm, but you just kind of neglect it. It's a bright, sunny day. The kids go into the lake. Jonas and Marta at their heights, or like, you know, the love is there. The love is in the air. Everyone seems to be, you know, happy. It's Ulrich and Katarina's anniversary. And then, oh man, you just see everything begin to play out. And it's absolutely insane. It basically... This episode encompasses what the hell has been happening with Winden for ages, about the families, the secrets, everything. Everyone almost living double lives. Man. Wow. I absolutely adored it. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. There doesn't need anything. There doesn't need to be anything to be said about, you know, the technical aspects, because I will sound like a broken record. How well the show's filmed, the sound design, the lighting, everything. So that's why I didn't feel the need to comment on that much this episode, because I already have nearly every episode of this series. Been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.